Oh, so to put in a bit of this. Whoa, hello. Haven't been live for so long. I was just live in my paid group, my program group, but I haven't been live on regular Facebook feed for so long. Welcome, hello. Had a bit of a cold. So when I talk too much, I cough, and that isn't fun, but what the hell. I was just doing a video in my group, Body Love, talking about change, talking about how we can feel like we're stuck in a rut, how we can feel stuck and like change needs to happen. Something's not right in my life. And it got me, as I was talking, it got me thinking, this does happen a lot at different phases of our life. And I think midlife and beyond, sometimes I think women, whatever, men too probably, think that I can't make that big change now. Like I can't make a change at my age, or why change now? Because I'm this age, I'm at this stage in my life, all of these things. And I thought, oh, wow, I bet that's true. People stop themselves from making changes or thinking that they should make a change because, right? I'm too old. I'm too old. I shouldn't be doing that at this phase of my life. I'm this age, so that wouldn't be right. What am I supposed to do at my age? What other job will I ever do? I can't leave this job. I can't leave this relationship. I can't leave this city. I can't do whatever, right? But when you're sitting there and you're feeling like I'm not happy where I am and something needs to change, that's uncomfortable. And what I was also talking about in the group was sometimes we're caught in like the gap or in the drift or in the void, This is kind of where I'm right now. I feel like I'm kind of like stuck in something. It's not the first time, that's for sure. But I also welcome change. I think it's important that we go, okay, something needs to change in my life. And I love to grow. I love to learn. I love to do things, do new things, try new things. That's why I love traveling so much hi ladies, hello. So nice to have you here. That's when why I also traveled so much when I was young, is because I always felt the need to explore and see new things, experience new things. Now, not everybody's like that. I get that. But we are all still people who need something to change sometimes in our life and need to grow and evolve. And I think that some people don't realize that why they're feeling flat, uninspired, unmotivated, unexcited about life is because they're not changing enough. They're not exploring something. They're not pursuing something that their soul knows inside they actually probably need to pursue. They're not, right? Like it's so true. We hold ourselves back, and often because of our age, because but the thing is that, hi, Shanta. When there needs to be, to me, it's like, I can't stay stuck in a situation that I don't like, because I'm thinking, I'm living my life. Like I want to live my life in a way that feels good to me. And I've always felt that way. I will not stay stuck because I'm a certain age, right? Like I am freaking 59 now. There are so many reasons why I should maybe find a guy to settle down with and be stable and save for my retirement and watch my health and be really cautious and do all these crazy ass things, boring things or whatever that I don't want to do. But then there's also the part of me that is like, I'm 59, Shanda, 59. It's got a filter, believe me, this is a filter. That's a filter. But I don't feel old. Like I don't want to stop now. And I also do not want to spend, if I'm 59 right now, I know I have 20 good years at least for me, 15. I can't even imagine spending 5 years in a life that makes me miserable. I can't imagine spending 1 year in a relationship that makes me miserable right now. Like, we are so afraid of change. We are so afraid of doing something new that people just keep themselves stuck. And it's like, you got to tell yourself it's okay to feel this way. It's okay to feel stuck in a rut. It's okay to feel in the void. It's okay to feel in a gap. There's something that needs to change. You may not know what that needs to be right now or is going to be for you, but that's also okay. It's just saying, oh, wow, I feel like, and then you can ask yourself questions, right? Like if I knew what I wanted to change right now, what would that be? If I knew what my next step was, what would that be? My answers never came, but that's okay. I still asked them. And then these are some questions that I also asked myself. I said, well, what do I want to feel right now? Like, what would I like to feel on a day-to-day basis? Excuse me, my throat is so. And some of the things, it's like on a day-to-day basis, I would like to feel excited about my life. I would like to have hope and faith that I'm working towards something, that I get to have things I desire, that I get to live a life I like. I want to feel fulfillment. I want to feel like I'm moving forward in life, right? I want to feel like I'm moving forward in life. I want to feel excited about life. I want to feel alive. I want to experience new things, right? And then it's like, well, what do you want to do? Like, I love learning. I love growth, personal growth. Then I'm like, well, what do you want to learn? What do you want to explore? What is something that excites you? What is something that brings you joy that you could do that you haven't been doing, right? So when we just ask ourselves these, like, I love learning. I need to learn something new. I have stopped kind of learning right now. I felt that. And I'm like, okay, what do I want to learn more about? What is something that holds my interest, right? And what do I want to do? Like, I'd love to learn how to make silver jewelry and copper jewelry. And I'd love to definitely get more into pottery. Yeah, learning something. I'd love to learn more about ancient cultures and civilizations, the stuff that no one has ever heard about before. That really interests me. Like all these amazing civilization cultures, aliens that have been living on the planet or have come down on the planet. I mean, there's so much on this earth and this world that is so amazing that no one really has these explanations for. I'd love to learn more about that. I'd love to see more. Archaeology, anthropology has always interested me, always. But so it's like we're never too old and we got to stop limiting ourselves. And if we're in a relationship, if you're in a job, if you're in a city, in a situation where you're not happy, then start thinking about how you can leave that situation. Because you don't need to stay in it. You don't need to stay in it. We just think we need to stay in it. And people might have tell you need to stay in it. And your family might tell you need to stay. And your friends might tell you you're too old or too crazy. What are you going to do? And people are going to put fear in you when you talk about making change. Don't freaking talk to those people. I usually make a decision, then I do it. Because no, I'm not going to discuss it with certain people because they're just going to try to keep me to live a safe, simple life that I don't want to live, right? They always try to talk us out of it because they want us to be safe. They want us to be safe. They want to feel that they're making the right decisions and that they're staying safe. So if they say to you, yeah, go for it, then they have to look at why didn't they go for it? Then they have to face that they have given up so much of what they really wanted in life. Now, not everybody feels this way. I understand that. I have always been different. So not everybody feels that way. Some people feel completely content in a very safe environment. And if that's like very safe without a lot of change, perfect. The best thing we got to do is live the life that makes us feel the best, right? And where so much of this started was winter, right? Like I really realized I don't like winter. I don't like living in a place that's cold. I don't want to live in a place where there's snow ever. I don't want to see another speck of freaking snow. Like I don't care about snow. I don't want to be in the snow. I don't want to be in the cold. And so it's really like, I got to stop feeling bad for being honest and saying, my environment is really important to me. Where I live is really important to me. Who I surround myself with is really important to me. The energy, the environment, right? What makes me happy? What makes me feel fulfilled? What makes me feel good? What makes me feel passionate? I don't think enough people ask themselves these questions. So ask yourself some of these questions. Just see where it goes. You don't have to make the change, but you should be curious about, oh my God, if I could do anything right now, like what would I do? And it's funny because for mine, my things are very, very simple right now. I have done crazy stuff growing up. I've traveled everywhere. I've seen many things. I've done totally daring things. But now I'm like, really? I want to live in a warm climate in the winter and possibly be here in the summer, maybe travel around, see my family, see my friends, travel through BC, maybe have a camper van. I'd also maybe like to build a tiny home and have some land and grow a garden. I don't know. It doesn't have to be that we want some extraordinary, outrageous thing. It's just, what do you want and how do you want to live your life? And don't put age as I can't make the change because. And I know some people, it's like we worry about the money and all those kinds of things. But I just want to implore people, do you want to stay in a job you hate for another 10 years? If you have like 10 years in a job that you really hate, is it worth it? Can you figure something else out to get out of that? Like I wouldn't stay. I couldn't even imagine that. Right? I will figure things out. Oh yeah, and another thing I was saying to my group is that sometimes we're so afraid that if I make a big change, will I be able to handle it? Will I screw things up? Will things get worse? No. If you're going to make a change, you better not let them get worse. Like, that's all I'm saying, right? You are a big girl. We are adults. We have been through a lot. We have handled a lot. We have done a lot. You have so much strength, so much power within you that you can do it, right? We got to stop being so scared that we cannot handle something on the other side. That unknown. If you are miserable where you are, and you know you want to make a change, but you're too scared of the unknown, I'm going to tell you right now, your unknown will probably be better than your now miserable. Because you will choose it to be better. You will make it better. You're not a little girl anymore. Our fear comes from the little girl. Of course she can't handle things. But you are not that little girl anymore, right? You are an adult, especially if you're middle age or beyond. You have been through some stuff. You are strong. You are powerful. You can handle it. You can make change. You can do it. You are fully supported. You have friends. You have family maybe. Like I said, don't talk to them about it right away. But they will be there for you. You have support, God, source, universe. You can create things for you. Decide. It's going to be scary. It's going to feel uncertain. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel like I don't really know what's next. You cannot know how it's going to happen. You can only know the next steps as you're going through it because you will make the decision in those moments, right? You will be able to handle it. I always used to think, being a mother, thinking the worst thing could happen in my life was my child suffering or dying. Well, it happened to me. So when the worst thing in your life happens to you, you realize how strong you are. Like I hear women all the time, I don't know what would happen if my child died. Well, you don't know, but I'm going to tell you right now, you can handle it. You can handle it. You're very, very strong. You just handle it when it happens. Right? It's not something we plan. But you can handle things as you're going, and it doesn't have to kill you or destroy you. Right? You have so much strength in you. So I'm kind of in a little bit of a gap and a little bit of oh, you didn't shout out, yeah. 2016. I'm a little bit of in a gap right now. I know something needs to change in my life. I know I need to change something. Maybe just change the city I live in. But definitely I know I need to be somewhere warm in the winter. That's happening. I will not live through another winter like this. Hell no. No matter what. Also, sometimes when we make the decision, no matter what, I'm going to do this, fate comes in. It's going to happen. But, yeah, I guess I'm just in this in-between stage where I'm like, growth, I got to re-excite my life. Find that what's really going to fulfill me. I do love the clients I work with. But there's just something a little flat right now. So it's just, maybe it's a personal life thing. Maybe it's, like I said, where I live, making other changes in my life. But that's okay. I embrace it. I look forward to it. I want to explore it. I'm going to be open to possibilities. to know that there's opportunities and possibilities here for me. Be aware that they're all around and just let it all happen, right? Just be open to it. So I hope I inspired some people, and I hope that it made you think a little bit. I don't care what age you are not too old for change, okay? Stop thinking that craziness. Don't stay in a situation that you're not happy in because you think you're too old for change, or you're never going to survive if you make the change, because you will. You will. And decide that it's going to be better on the other side. And they said the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Get over that freaking stupid saying already. Sorry. I'm in such a rant right now. I hate that saying. I hate that saying. You can make your life shitty on the other side if you want, but that's up to you, right? Are you going to choose that? Or are you going to choose to make it good? Like, come on already, right? Oh my God, I have no time for that. The grass isn't greener just because you move over there. No, but maybe I'll be a hell of a lot happier, and it's certainly going to be sunnier, so I'm going to go. Oh, I know we make our own happiness. So when people say that, I'm like, I'm not stupid. Oh, I hate those sayings. Or like, money can't buy you happiness. It damn well can frickin' buy you a lot. Make me damn happy. Right? Yes, it certainly can. If I need help with anger management, if I need help with weight loss, I don't, but you know what? Money can buy me all of that. Money can buy me a good person to help me get my shit together. Money can buy me a beautiful home. Money can buy me a nice car. Money can buy me a 4-wheel drive so so if it snows, I can actually drive. Yeah. So let's not get caught up in those stupid old sayings that people have told us for years to bring us down, to keep us safe, and to keep us doing the same things over and over again. Don't buy into those. All right. This has been fun. Hopefully this is more of me coming in the future talking like this, because I haven't been on Facebook much because I'm just tired of hearing phony shit all the time. And I'm just, didn't want to be a part of it. I'm like, no more phony crap in my life. I'm just like, keeping it real. And, if not now, when? Let's just do things, be real, be you, follow your heart, follow what feels right for you, enjoy your life. Thank you for watching, those who have watched. Oh my God, let me know if this resonates with you. I hope it made sense. All right, so much love to you. Bye-bye.